Shawty got sex appeal. I'm at my best, yeah. Lick on the flesh, yeah. Squeeze on the brush, yeah. I need the big deals. I need the big wheels.
Hopefully I'm not too close. Hey my babies. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I did do one brow. But we're gonna get onto this tutorial so I can show you all how I do my brows. And yeah, let's just keep it moving along. My brows are very inexpensive, like very inexpensive. And I'm going to show you everything that I use. This is my dip brow pomade. I get this from Shop Miss A. And I believe this AOA Studio brand that's on Shop Miss A is $1.50, I believe. But either way, it's still like $1 or $2. And the consistency is so good. It's thick. I like it. I don't hear a lot of people actually talking about it. And I'm on YouTube a whole lot. I don't hear anyone talking about it. So I figure nobody really likes it like that, but I love it. It does everything I need it to. And for $1.50 or $2, really can't complain. As you can see, it's very pigmented. No complaints there. And I'm using a really light hand, so you know what that means. That means if I go hard with this, we're going to have some color payoff, baby. But, yeah. I actually like this pomade. But what we're going to do, we're just arching out our natural shape of our brow right now. But this is personal preference, honestly, because you can make your brows however you want. And what I'm doing here, that line that I drew from my pomade underneath, I'm taking the product and running it upwards into my brow hairs, so I don't have that dark, harsh line that I drew in. Even though we could get rid of that with concealer, I don't really want to waste the product anyway, especially if I'm going to go dip in again. So what I do is I go ahead and use it, and I distribute it throughout the brow. So now I'm going back in with another dip, and I'm going at the top. And I'm going to actually play that one a little closer to my brow line. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit above it even more. And I do this little by little because, and again, I don't want to use too much product when I don't have to. But I like my brows to be thicker than what my natural ones are arched. So. And I flick up. It's best to flick up because when you use your spoolie to comb the product through your brow hairs, you want to do a flick up motion. So now I'm going to go in with another dip again. And what I'm going to do with this dip, I'm actually going to distribute more into my brow hairs because I want my brow hairs to be darker. Like if you can see up here, it's a little lighter. My brow hairs got a little more pigment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that product and put it right where the lighter spots are. And I'm going to keep distributing it until it's the way that I want it. And remember, don't beat yourself up about your brows being different because brows are sisters, not twins. Okay? So, we all get those perfect brow days, but those perfect brow days are unfortunately not every day. But, yeah. So what I'm doing now, again, is flicking up that product. I'm going to make the tail end of my the tail end of my brow, I'm going to make it a bit thicker on the underside. Right here, where the hairs are a little more scarce. And I'm doing that because I want it to match the other side as much as possible. I'm not trying to make them twins. I'm just trying to make them sisters at least. And again, this is what I do when I'm doing my brows. Okay. And this is my brows right now. Don't trip if they look uneven or different or anything like that. Don't worry. Before I do my concealer, I actually go in with my brow gel from Revolution. And this is the Sativa Cannabis Collection. And I actually really like this. I can't really tell you if there's like really any like THC or anything in it. I really don't know. But however, I can tell you that it is a really good product. I really like it, and my brows stay in place all day. And you can find it at Ulta. This is not promo. This is not sponsored, I mean. And you can find it at Ulta. And I think I paid maybe $4 for it, maybe. I know it was no more than, it couldn't have been no more than $5. But right now I'm going into my Juvia's Place Concealer in the shade 8. I'm going to put a little on the back side of my hand. And I'm only doing that because I'm ready to carve out these brows. And I'm going to carve it out using a flat round brush. And I believe this is synthetic. I don't believe any of the brushes I have are any animal hairs. So animal cruelty free brushes over here. But yeah, what I did was I heated it up on the back of the concealer up on the back of my hand. I took my brush and I just tap, 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 tap. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to carve. So what I do is I start from the very front and I get to carving. And you want to do light motions, and I say that because this is concealer. So concealer is going to correct anything. So if you're pigmented brow, this concealer will take you out. It will not let you be great. So please take your time because I don't want you to get angry or discouraged. So just take your time. We all in here learning together. So what I'm doing is just, again, carving. Now I'm just going to take that extra product that I still have on my brush. We're going to run it at the top. Don't get so cringy about the front of my brow. I fixed those at the end because I know they look so scared, squared and scary. But we don't do squared and scary brows over here, sis. We boop, 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 boop. Fixed it and doop, 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 doop. Yeah. How's everybody's year going so far? It's almost March. That means spring is coming. Spring is coming. Okay. So, yes, I do take product and tap it on the front of my brow because I have that pomade on and I also have on that brow gel. So it looks a bit dark. Now I'm going to take, this is just a little fluffy blender brush that I only use for cleaning up the concealer around my brows. But honestly, that is my brow routine right there. There are my brows. And honestly, to slay your brows, the more you do it, the faster you'll get, the more you'll learn how to do it quicker. Because my brows literally, a good brow, like a really, really good brow will probably take me about a half an hour. But some decent brows like this, maybe about, okay, y'all. So, sorry. So, yeah, my camera is dying. All of that. But yeah, this is my updated brow routine. If you want to see more from me, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit your post notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. And yeah, if you like these brows, I'll leave everything that I used on these brows down below so you could go and pick them up, check them out, see if you like it. But yeah, without further ado, y'all, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.
Got too many hoes, I be calling my phone, but I'm focused on you. I be looking for you, I be texting you, I be sexing you. She got her own and she still in school, little mama.